For game number 2, we're going to play a little bit of Crimsonland. Oh, we certainly played that one. This is, of course, the top-down arcade shooter. All about how long we can survive. And, of course, lots and lots of killing. I think we'll only spend maybe like 20-30 minutes on this one. As I'm not sure how much this game can be interesting. Let's see. Alright, 4-player multiplayer too. Of course, can't take too much damage. Oh, that's a bad sign. Oh, we're so dead. No dodge rolling in this one, I'm afraid. The weapon drops are, I believe, RNG, so that's going to kind of determine how easy or hard we're going to have it. Don't want that damn flamethrower. Let's see. Super speed bullets sound nice. No. Does not want to die. Where you want to. It is a fixed wave, so I just pick them apart. Let's hit that power up, which I don't even want to get. I think there's a perk that lets me see enemy health. Let's see. Not there. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. It is on the hard difficulty too. And once this wave is on, I need to go grab a quick drink. Hopefully, if I survive. Oh my! This guy does not want to die. They make it. Nice. I will be right back. Alright. Did I even get the award? Oh, good. We liked Spires in the last mission. I'm sure they'll be nice and happy here. Come on. I'll take that. This certainly feeds a little oozy. What do we got? damage. Stop. Yeah, every time I play games like this, I really wish we got like a up-to-date like Smash TV. There's a Matrix slowdown. We don't want to do that. Man bomb. Oh, I think that is stars for clearing the entire way without taking aim damage. It's easier said than done depending upon the map. You like fast reload. Alright, what's the twist? Why is this so easy? Just with a gun? Or is it about to get like really crazy? Look how that Tesla versus Lovecraft did. Doesn't matter, the wave's gonna end anyway. There we go. Usually once we shoot, that kind of signals them to start coming. That guy got get. Nukes are always handy, right? I think homing rocket launcher probably beats ion rifle at this point. Get the right weapon and everything just falls into place. Should probably think about doing another multiplayer game notes too, now that I think about playing a game like this. And I still owe the child a StarCraft match or co-op. I like random power just dropping down in the sky. That sounds very useful. Something's not right. I must have stopped playing this because I may have gotten bored with the game. Because these missions are pretty easy on hardcore difficulty. Let's see, what's going on here? When's the shoe going to drop and things go crazy? Because we haven't ran into a map yet that involves enemy spawners. Oh, speak of the devil. Now it's going to get a little complicated. Oh, nice. Sounds useful. So if we don't kill these spawners, they're just gonna keep coming. Speaking about multiplayer games, anyone know how Killing Floor 2 is doing? I played a little bit of it like a few years ago, but I haven't seen too much of it. We are using an island. Not sure what's going on right now, but everything is dying around. seems like a contradiction. We should be unlocking some new stuff soon. Oh, good. Spiders are back. Little spiders, big spiders. Oh! Something just blew up. Yeah. I think I'm going to need bonus power here. Ow. Fast loader. Somebody drop a weapon to make use of. I feel like I'm losing control of the situation here. Yeah, I don't think we want that. Ew. Now let's take Jake's. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right? Oh my god. And a nuke for this extra measure. I don't know what that gun I just picked up is, but it's gotta be better than a little Uzi, right? Man, those are some very durable spiders. Oh good, we made it to chapter 2. This should be handy. I just love every one of those shells missed on that first shot. That's just impressive in its own way. I think a plasma shotgun's going to be our winner for this round. Faster. Yeah, let's go for it. Grease them barrels. Damn. Oh, this will work. Oh, we took like one little notch of damage there. Fast reload's a no-brainer for this weapon. So what do you guys think about Telltale going out? There's a lot of, I know, venture game developers who are kind of saddened by the news. But then there's a lot of people who kind of saw the writing on the wall. But it sounds like none of the employees had any idea that it was going to go down like that. Saw a bunch of spider death. One of the people I was like talking to on one of the forums I visited was kind of comparing it almost like to what happened with Harmonix. How both companies kind of created their own brand and niche that almost buried them, or at least almost buried Harmonix in the end. They were able to kind of turn things around. But yeah, it's very risky when you build your entire company on one exact thing, and that's it. think that's kind of why we see so many indie developers these days trying to differentiate themselves with each new title. Yeah, what for you, Spire? Like, Hitbox Games and Clay both make completely different games with each new release. So you can't really hold them to a specific genre or theme. But then, of course, the risk of that is, if you're so different in each game, it can be very hard to establish fans when they never know what kind of game you're going to make next. Oh, that was quick. You like me a boss weapon. Death Claw. You know, like I was saying in my video, I haven't played a Telltale game since The Wolf Among Us. And even then, it didn't exactly do a whole lot for me, not in the same way as Sam and Max did. Die. Maybe one of these days we should load up Sam and Max. If they're not spawned right on top of me again, I'm gonna be very unhappy. Where's your spawners now? Could be right here. I have the Sam & Max Complete series on DVD as well. I own, I think, Season 1 and 2 of The Walking Dead. I played the first one and I just got tired of the second one. So, am I the only one on right now who played Back to the Future? Let's go for Bad Blood. I like Back to the Future. It was okay. It was just nice to see Christopher Lloyd as Doc again. I played like the first episode of the Borderlands game, and I just never went back to it. I think that's kind of the thing for me, is I kind of prefer to get all the episodes and then just play them in like one fell swoop out, rather than just like play them out, you know, one at a time. Get away. Slow-mo powers activated. Everything kind of makes me the anti Telltale. It's very hard to talk and kill spiders and demons all at the same time. That speed. I'm sure there must be another spawner up here. There you are. Thought you could hide from me. The shotgun. That's a lot of blood, I just realized, all over the ground. Really? They're all spawning on me for some strange reason. I believe it's the kill. So what was your, for everybody watching who played Sam & Max, what was your favorite season? go for this. Oh, as soon as I got the perk, everything died. Evil zombie seems like a double negative. Aren't zombies evil by nature? That is a very wimpy flamethrower. Oh my god, look at that. How are we supposed to kill enemies with that? It's like nudging death. Okay, please drop another weapon. Not another weapon, but it'll do. I like the ending, the final song from Animax Season 1. That was pretty good. Let's go for a man bomb. Oh, that worked. Well, that's a weapon. See, that's a weapon I can get behind. Fire cough. Why not? Well, that's how you deal with the zombie apocalypse. So slowing things down. Then we got another level. There it is. There we go. Yeah, it's weird having it be completely horrible. At least for when I started using it. How are we doing for time? I think we'll go for another like 5-6 minutes and then we'll move on to game number 3. Because I just don't think this is going to be... I think this kind of wears out its welcome pretty fast. Go away, giant Spire. What do you mean by speed ups? You mean like speeding up the footage? I don't know like what they would use like generally. Oh, this should be crazy. Let's get that nuke. Oh, but you can use a smartphone for multiplayer. That's such a weird feature. I think we got this. Ta-da! That doesn't sound good. Ooh. Great. Lizard people. That's it. I just love when we're killing them so fast. We're just getting level ups like almost immediately. Nice. I think we got them all. Just maybe. It should be. I'll check the quest line again in a second. Yeah, this should be hardcore. Because, yeah, I'm wondering why this is so easy, too. At least we're not boiling water. That would make this impossible. I see you, evil thing. Really, the last guy. Yeah, this is hardcore. That ion shotgun was not doing the justice there. Maybe a plasma shotgun will work better. Ooh, Highlander. Why not? Come on, reload! This gun's so slow in terms of reload. That's it. It's him with all the power-ups. Look at you. Perfect, it counts for the hardcore. Alright, I think this is going to be our last one for Crimsonland, then we'll move on to our third game, which will easily take us to the hour. I guess, big spider turned into little itty bitty spiders. It's like a Russian nesting doll of spiders. Oh good. Our friend is back, littlest flamethrower. That's a better weapon. That's a lot of spiders. Let's go for fireball. Oh, I got greedy. A little too greedy there, trying to get all those power-ups. Really good weapon. This be my weapon. I don't know, I think a minigun sounds better than a cannon. Get over there. I don't think I'm gonna make it in time. Close. That is not as advertised. A little bit. Yeah. Spiders are coming. Circle strafing when you can't dodge roll. I'm dead. That gun is not doing it. Come on, give me something I can use. Homing rockets. Not an assault rifle. Maybe something of the laser variety. Oh, wait. Huh, that works. Oh, this is a little crazy. There we go. Oh, the shield. Anybody suffer from arachnophobia, by the way? Yeah, got caught on one of those little guys. All we need is just one good weapon. The thing is, what we say about it with any game. Okay, a rocket minigun. That should work. Anything? Okay, well, I think that solves our problem. Yeah, I think this will work. Fireman's cool, right? Yo. My favorite weapon indeed. Isn't it nice when you get a weapon that actually works? Who needs aiming either? Trying to box me in. Uh-oh. No. Let's get freeze. There we go. This should be horrible for me. It's gotta be the last group. Let's see. Angry Reloader. Spiders making more spiders, making more spiders. Get off. I took like one little nick of damage, it looks like, too. There we go. No more spiders. And then, I don't know what the third difficulty is. Uber hardcore? Let's see, did I unlock everything? No, I'm only missing one. 2 weapons, 1 perk, and a lot of achievements. Nukefism, eh? What the heck is that? There it is. Oh, just use nukes. That should be kind of there, right there. Alright, let's move on to our third game, which will certainly be a lot more involved in this.